I just want to show you where I'm going to be camping tonight. This is just going to be an overnight stay. I got to get up in the morning and go back to work, unfortunately, because I'm poor. But this is where I'm camping. And this beautiful. I'm probably going to come back here this weekend. Friday is supposed to be another snowstorm, which, yeah, we all know how that turned out last time. But you never know, it might happen. But I seriously think I'm gonna come back here this weekend if no one's here and camp here all weekend, snow or not, I don't care. All right, I got my generator running, as you can hear. Charging my batteries up. They wasn't too bad. They was 13.3, so it wasn't too bad. I don't have the heater on yet. It's 46 degrees inside here, which is not bad. I've got my sweater on and everything, and I'm kind of hot-natured, so it don't really feel that bad. Now I'm gonna turn the heater on here in a little bit, but I'm letting my batteries top up. I don't like pulling big power on them whenever I'm trying to charge them. But anyhow, for supper tonight, well, technically it's gonna be supper / breakfast. I've got a little bit of rice left in this box, and my storage space is very small, so I need to get that box out of there. I got 3 of these patties left, these beef patties. I didn't freeze them this time. I just put them in the refrigerator. They've been in there about a week, so I need to eat them. And I got 2 eggs left in this little carton. I'm trying to clear up space. My refrigerator's full. You know, not full, but it's full of stuff like this. Only 2 eggs in that carton and whatnot. That was in there. Of course, that wasn't. But tomorrow I'm gonna go do a little grocery shopping, so I'm trying to, eat and clear out some of these half-empty containers of whatever, and so make room for more groceries. Because tomorrow is Wednesday, and supposedly Friday's supposed to be another big snowstorm. Probably ain't gonna happen, but I'm gonna go pick up a few supplies. Give me a gallon of milk, some more eggs. I buy them in half cartons because that fits in my refrigerator better. 2 of these. I know I can buy a big carton and cut them in half. I understand I can do that. But the area I'm in, 2 of these cost the same as 1 big one. They're a couple pennies difference. The big one, or the small ones, buying 2 of them is about 30 cents higher than buying a full carton. So it comes out the same. And I don't have to cut them, which is pretty much what they've done, it looks like. But either way, I digress. So I need to get started on this, get my pan heated up, get these patties cooked. I need to get the rice cooked. And I think I was going to cook the eggs with the patties, but I think I'm going to cook the rice and right before it's done, throw the eggs in. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But anyway, that's what I'm going to do. Let me get off here because I am hungry. All right, I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this. Well, the light went out. Had it on the wrong setting. I got the hamburger, and the eggs cooked. So now, switch this over. Got the rice cooked. So what I want to do, I need more counter space. First I'm gonna put some soy sauce on the rice because that's how I like it. I gotta buy some more tomorrow. I'm about out. I've been on a rice kick, folks. I've been eating rice like every day, 2 or 3 times a day. So I got the rice sitting here with my soy on it. Now I've got the hamburger and eggs that I almost dumped in the floor. I'm gonna add them two. Ooh, don't spill it. Don't waste nothing. Waste not, want not. All right, add them to the pan. We'll clean that pan in a minute. I think I did drop a piece in the floor. Oh goodness, too fat to bend over. We'll throw that in the trash because I don't eat out of the floor. All right. hamburger rice. Gonna mix that up a little bit. Kind of hard to do in this little pan. I need a big bowl, like a big stainless steel salad bowl, but I'm not going to get one because no more than I would use it. It would just be taking up valuable space in the van. Although it would be nice to have, like now, big wide mouth, deep bowl. It mix this up real good. We'll make do with this pan. It'll work. It will work. Alright, got it mixed up. Now I'm going to put some Kobe and, what is it? Kobe and Monterey Jack cheese. Well, first let me get the sauce on it. I'm going to put some Taco Bell. I've been on this stuff too. It's so good on rice. Well, I mean, if you like that kind of flavor, it's so good on rice. Because I eat rice plain. I'll eat rice sweet, you know, with butter or sugar in it. And I'll eat rice spicy, so to speak, you know, hot sauce or something like this in it. That should be enough. I don't want to overdo it. Don't be greedy. But now comes the cheese. And don't be scared. Put a lot of cheese on there. They make more. Whoa, not that much. Now you ain't got to show off. That gum. That was over half the bag, but I'll eat it. Don't worry, I'll eat it. So now we're gonna mix this up. Let it get a little soft and melt it. Try not to flop it out in the floor and the counter. The pan's so full. And this is good eating, folks. I know it looks like poor food, you know, something an old hobo would eat on the side of the railroad track, but I'm telling you, you need to try stuff like this. It's really good. You ain't got to be all fancy and proper all the time. Don't be scared. You'd be surprised what you'd like. Just go in the kitchen, grab some stuff out of the cabinet, and just start mixing it up. Now make sure it's food that you already like. You know, I like rice, I like hamburger, and I like cheese, so I know, you know, I'm going to like that part of it. But don't be afraid to experiment and just try different things. You know, but don't make a 10-gallon pot or something. Make it just a little small amount, a little bowl full, whatever. And see if you're going to like it first. And then if you do, then you can go large and just make huge pots of it. I'm out of room. So I got my fine china here. Yes, I use fine china because it saves on water usage. And I don't like doing dishes. Even though I like to cook, I like to eat, I don't like cleaning the dishes up. I mean, I'll do it, I just don't like to. And I've got all them fancy little camping gadgets, you know, for cooking and eating and all that stuff. Just don't use them. It's just super easy to get fine china. Use it, throw it away. Now I know some people are going to complain about that. Filling up the landfills. Well, but them little fancy gadgets, like I got these reusable spoon, fork, and knife. It folds up, goes in this little case. I use that on my motorcycle trip, and since I've gotten back, I probably ain't touched it again. All right, let me get my pot of food over there, put the skillet in the sink. Man, I'm glad to have a sink. And there it is. There's supper. I know it probably don't look good, but man, oh man, this is good stuff. Get in the kitchen right now and go experiment, go try something. I'm gonna clean up my mess a little bit, put my food back in the refrigerator, you know, cheese and sauce and all that. Give me something to drink, and I'm gonna sit here and enjoy this. Thank the good Lord for my blessings. Thank Him for taking care of me and feeding me. I want to thank Him for keeping me warm, giving me this awesome van to just roam around and enjoy life. I'm really privileged to have that opportunity, and I try not to ever take it for granted. All right, folks, I'm gonna get off here and I'm gonna enjoy my food. All right, howdy ho, neighbors. We'll try to make this fast. I got a little project I'm gonna do in here. Oh yeah, by the way, my refrigerator kicked on. I'm off work. It's the end of the day. I done been to work, made a couple little pennies, and I'm off work. So I've come to a camp spot. Excuse me, now I'm sneezing on you. Y'all have seen this one before. I might get out and show it to you later, but you've seen it half a dozen times. It's not the cool one with all the trees and the one I just showed you on that little short. It's not that one. This is one that I use all the time. Anyway, I'm going to try not to ramble. You know, I was talking about I was wanting some kind of storage up here. Eventually, if I can talk my brother into it, I'm going to try to build a little cabinet up here, pull down doors, or flip up, either one. But for right now, just for the time being, because the weather's so nasty and he's busy and, you know, it's just not a good time. I got things I got to do. So for the time being, I'm just going to make something temporary that'll work. And who knows, I may just leave it. But I was at work, and we had an aluminum ladder that got ran over. Don't ask, that's a whole different story. But got run over and broke it, and I was going to throw it away. And I brought a piece of it home. I cut it up. There's the step you step on. You know, it's just a piece of it. Just picture a ladder. I was sitting there looking at it, and before I cut it, still a whole ladder. And I threw it kind of in our junk pile. I don't know if I can make it show up on camera. But it fell kind of like this, you know, leaning. And I got to looking. I said, man, this is a step. Well, on the bottom side, it's got a deep space in there of 2 ridges and a lip on the back. So I cut one of them out. There was a step right here, and I cut one of them out. And that's this right here. So this is the part you put your foot. It actually be like this. You step up and step right here. So you can even still see the stickers on it. And I got to thinking about it, scratching my head. You know, I turned it upside down. I thought, wow, man, that'll make a perfect storage shelf. You know, just a little catch-all for junk. Possibly my wallet and keys, like I was saying, or a little aspirin bottle fits in there. All right. So here's my plan. Let's see if I can turn it. Can you see this wall? Yeah. This wall is curved. You can't really put nothing on it without it leaning way forward. So see, I don't know if it's going to show up right. Yeah, if I put it like this, see how you can see how it tilts down real far? That won't never work. That's useless. But with this lip being on there, if I turn it to where you can see it too, this lip being right here, that's perfect. If I turn this around, and if I screw it to the wall, that lip's going to hold it out. And so instead of it being tilted down, it's sitting perfectly level. Here, I'm trying to show it to you. I don't know how well that shows up. If I put it like, well, let me get a hold of it. I know, I'm unorganized. Oh yeah, if I put it like this, it leans way down. And plus, this side's shorter than this side. But if I turn it around to where this little lip right there is against the wall, now I'm not very coordinated, it's hard to do one-handed. That lip holds it out, and plus it puts the high side on the outside of it. That's perfect, y'all. I'm doing it. And plus, I got one more. Well, actually, there's some more at work. If I catch it before that goes in the dumpster or recycling pile, I can get some more. But hang on. Sorry about that. I'm sneezing my head off here. Today, they've sprayed that liquid salt on the roads all around here. And when it dries, it gets all white and crusty. I know some of y'all up north use sand and all that, but I'm sure you've seen that stuff. If you look, well, it's not showing, the sun's got it washed out. I guess you can see it on my windshield. But anyway, they sprayed it. People have been driving around. It's got that stuff in the air, and I've been sneezing all day. But anyway, back to our little project. I think I'm going to put one right here. I know it don't show up good. Oh, man, I feel another sneeze coming. And I'm probably going to put the other one behind me above my bed. Like back here somewhere. Actually, be on this side, but over there somewhere. So that's the plan. So what I'm gonna do, well, it's hard to turn where you can see it. I'm gonna pre-drill some holes right here and right here, and then stick it up the wall and go ahead and send it on home. I think that's the plan. I don't really want it above the stove, because if I got anything at all in there, it'd be moisture, you know, steam be hitting and everything. So I think I'm gonna put it right there. So let me pause this camera, pre-drill these holes, and we'll stick it up there. All right, I got the holes pre-drilled. See, one right there, don't show up that good, and one right there. So I should be able to just pop this up there. Oop, turn around the right direction. Of course, it's always easy to say, just put it up there, but doing it's a whole different story. Make sure I get it somewhat straight. Oh yeah, I can already see I'm gonna have a little trouble with this because the angle of it. I could probably send it in there sideways. No more than what it's going to be doing weight-wise. Oh no! Yeah, this is going to be a challenge. I've got a twisty bendy type deal extension for my drill here, but the problem is I don't have it with me. I was using it at the cabin one day and I got to kind of get it straight somewhat. No! This is real van life, folks. I know you see people on YouTube just saying, here's my build, look what I did. Well, they don't show you the struggles. And not everybody don't struggle like this. Hey, that's a good idea. Let me go ahead and start this one. I'm one heck of a mechanic. There ain't much on a vehicle I can't fix. But when it comes to carpentry type stuff, I'm lost, folks. I'm like a duck out of water. I just ain't no good at it. That's the reason I'm gonna get my brother to help me build some cabinets. Now my brother's good at everything. He's a good mechanic. He's shade tree like me. We're just old shade tree mechanics. But he's a good carpenter too. So I'm gonna get him to build me some cabinets, or help me anyway. But here we go. We'll send it home. Oh, that didn't quite go the way I planned it. That's not how I visualized it. Let me pause this camera so it don't get super long. I'm looking at the minutes. It's already been a long time. I'm gonna get this up here and I'll show it to you.
2 hours later.
All right, I got it up there. It was a struggle. I'm glad I didn't show you. That was embarrassing. I can do better than that. Now I'm gonna clean my counter off. Got it kind of dirty and little pieces of aluminum shaving. I certainly do not want that left on there. This is my cooking surface. And I still got to finish this wood. Well, what I mean by finish, put something on it, a sealer. A finish, sealer, whatever it's called. It's still raw, bare wood right now. And if I spill anything on it, it's going to stain it forever. Oh, I could sand it out of there. Don't get me wrong. I could sand it and make it look new again, but wouldn't it be easier to just go ahead and seal it up now? I was in town a day or two ago, and I forgot to pick anything up, something to use on this bare wood. Wasn't thinking about it. I was just concentrating on getting my stuff and getting out of town, not having to deal with them people. And that sounds bad. I'm really not a mean person. That makes me sound mean. I'm not a mean person. I just don't like large groups of people. Well, it's not that I don't like them. I just don't want to be around it. Rattles my nerves a little bit. If it was just 2 or 3, possibly 4, that wouldn't be too bad. But you got 62 people coming straight at you with a shopping cart, and they're growling and snorting and spitting and, trying to run over you. But anywho, oh, a little piece of dirt there. But here's my makeshift shelf. I can put Tylenol up there. I can put my sunglasses if I want to. I take creatine every day. It seems to really help my back. Nope, that don't fit up there. I could put my meat thermometer up there. You see how deep it is? I mean, it's deep. Now, if I leave it up like that, it might fall out. But what else can I put up there? How about cooking spray? Nope, too big. I know what I can put up there. I put my Chef Boyardee knives up there. put them this angle. Yeah, I know they're laying flat and I'll have to dig through it and all that. You know, that stuff don't bother me. I know it bothers some people. It don't bother me one bit. As long as I know it's up there, you know, I don't care to have to dig a little bit. What else? You know, I guess I could put that up there. Well, I gotta get my thermometer out of the way where it's set flat. And I believe that'll ride going down the road. That'll work. And I got one more with me. So I'm probably gonna cut this one out. And I don't think I'm gonna cut the sides any higher than what that one is, because they don't really serve much of a purpose. I'll cut enough just to have a little lip, about like that one there. I just eyeball that one. I didn't take no measurements or have any plan. I just cut it, you know, looked at it and kind of cut it how I thought it would work. And that's about perfect right there. So anyway, well, too big for flashlight, which I knew, you know, I knew it wasn't going to hold everything I got in here. It's just a random catch-all. More likely I'll put well, maybe not this one. I'm going to put one over here. Probably that one right there. I'll cut it tomorrow. I will cut this one out tomorrow and mount on this wall. And that's probably where I put like my wallet and keys and probably my sunglasses and stuff like that. So anyway, I never show you none of the projects I do. I always forget because I get started on them and I just knock them out and get them done. And then I think, oh man, I should have recorded that. So, you know, it's not the most exciting thing in the world. But hey, I got me another shelf. Get some of that junk. Well, some of that stuff won't fit. But I can get some of this random junk I put here and get it up out of the way. I think it'll work. And who knows? I might just paint that thing. I don't really want to take it off. But I might, you know, take it back off and paint it. Paint it gray. Possibly this color right here. If I can find paint to match. And just keep using that. And same thing for that one over there. Try it out, see how I like it. If it seems like it's functional and actually serves a purpose, I may just leave it up there. But I still want some cabinets built. I'm going to put some cabinets on this wall behind me, probably for my clothes and, you know, bathroom stuff, you know, razors and all that. Be on that side. And this side's my kitchen. So, yeah. Now I'm thinking about it, I probably will move that because I want my brother to help me build some cabinet, some type of cabinet to go right here. I may move it down a little bit further. We'll worry about that later. For right now, that's going to work. But anyhow, I'm going to pause this and get off here. Tonight's the big snow night. I went to the store yesterday and got a few more supplies. Topped off my diesel jug again. I got plenty of coffee. Got enough food. If I get stuck out in these woods, I'm good for, oh man, week, maybe 2 weeks. Well, my water will limit how long I can do that. At least, I got at least enough for a week. I got 6. One of my jugs about half full, so I got about 9 gallons of water. I can make that work. Go sparingly on my baths. And then anything else I need water for is coffee and maybe some rice. So I'm good for about a week. But it ain't going to be that bad. It's supposed to snow start tonight, snow pretty hard all day tomorrow. I'm in Kentucky, so if you've been watching the weather, I'm in Kentucky there. Tennessee and Kentucky, we're going to supposedly be the worst hit on snow. But we'll see how that goes. They say stuff like that all the time, and nothing ever happens. As you noticed, the last one. But anyway, I got to work tomorrow. I have no doubt I can make it into work from right here. Based on what the weather claims, it starts flurrying tonight, but it don't really like start heavy snow till about 9 in the morning. So I'll already be at work. Yeah. So I ain't worried about that. But anyway, I'm gonna pause this and probably cook me some supper, get settled in for the night, and more than likely I'll just see you again in the morning. I doubt anything will happen tonight. But if something cool happens, I'll bring you back and show you. So anyway, yeah, y'all have a good night, and I'll see you in the morning. I just want to get on it real quick and show you. I'm headed over to my place at work. The snow is here. Now, I don't know how much it's going to snow. They're claiming 6 inches, give or take. I don't know if we'll get that, but if it does this all day like they're claiming, we might. So, hey, I'll see you this afternoon. We'll show you how much snow we got. All right, see you later. All right, guys and gals, I'm at work in my little company truck here. Got bags of salt we put around the sidewalk areas. But I got a snow blower I'm fixing to use here. It's not really that bad. I'm just going to try to stay ahead of it. There's probably I don't know, I'm just guessing, probably an inch on the ground, maybe inch and a half. Uh, I just want to get started on it and stay ahead of it in case we get as much as they say. That way it won't be so hard on me. But yeah, just want to check in and show you the progression of our super duper snowstorm. They actually guessed it right this time. Can you believe that? Anyway, I'm gonna get off here. Boss man drive by, see me playing on my phone. I'll be homeless for sure then. All right, I'll check back with you after a while. All right, ladies and gents, and whoever else may be watching, I've got off work. I'm just letting the van warm up right now. Super snowy. So far, we've got 4.5 inches, so that's pretty good. I'm gonna attempt to get out to that camp spot that I showed you here. I think in the shorts, that little the one with the trees and all that. I don't know. I just got a notification. Hang on. It went away. But anyway, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get out to it. To be honest, there's a couple of big hills I gotta go up, and we've gotten quite a bit of snow. So let me get the old van warmed up. We'll head that away and see what happens. All right. These roads ain't too bad here. These are the ones they treat. But when we get to the national forest, you'll see they don't touch them. So it's going to look like, if you look to the right, that's what the road's going to look like down here when we get to the national forest. Now there'll be some trails, well not trails, but tracks. Because I know everybody's done been out there playing and all that. So I'm sure there's going to be a lot of tracks in it already. All right, we're going over the bridge. Oh, it ain't too bad. I can see it up there. It's been enough traffic on it. They've got tracks made in it, so yeah, it's not bad at all. I figured it'd be completely snow covered and packed, but we won't have no trouble on this part. If you look to your right, you'll see the big sign, welcome us, Land Between the Lakes. It's pretty much all you're going to see all the way down through here, so I'm just going to pause the camera and just take it easy down through here, and then when we get closer to the woods where I'm going to go in at, I'll bring you back. Alright, we're going in the woods. This hill right here, if I can make it up this hill, I think we'll be alright. I know I said it 100 times, I'm going to say it 101. Nope. So hang on, we're spinning a little bit. Okay, I think we're gonna make it. There's no way that little white van would have brought me in here. I mean, there's just no way. You pay attention, I don't slide down this hill. This camera don't show it, this hill's steep. I mean, it's squeaky wipers. Alright, that wasn't too bad. This is actually a gravel road that we're on. So underneath the snow, we got a little bit of traction because of the gravel underneath of it. Now if it was pavement, I don't know. It might make it. I just don't want to say. This van's doing really good. It's got good aggressive tires on it. Man, I'm so happy. I'm so happy to have the big green van. I miss going in places like this, in weather like this. Now we probably, this afternoon, it's late. It's 10 minutes to 4. Man, old wipers are cold and it's making noises. But I gotta find my road. Okay, there it is. We probably won't get out this afternoon, but tomorrow we'll get out and walk around, mess around these old woods. I'm cold right now. My shoes are wet. I've been in this all day at work, and I'm just, I'm ready to kind of turn the heat on, kick back and relax. So tomorrow, I'll feel better tomorrow. We'll get up and get out and check this out. Now this is that campground, or not even campground, it's just a spot you're allowed to camp. It's part of the backcountry system. This is the one I showed you on the shorts. I'm hoping I can get down there to that spot I was in. Should be able to. I don't see no reason why we can't. There could be somebody in here. I see tracks. They're old tracks. They've been snowed over, but somebody's been back here today. Man, this is pretty. Well, I don't see nobody. I'm gonna try to get that spot. It's really the only spot to be in a van. All that on the right's so like on a hill, you know. There's no way you can do a van up there. Man, wait till you see the water. It's so pretty down here. One thing I gotta be careful. This section here has got some big ruts in it. I don't want to get stuck in the ruts because I can't see them. So I think we went by them because it should have been right there where we're at. So I think we made it by them. Oh, them wipers. Man, this is pretty. Now, technically, I shouldn't be back in here underneath all these old trees with the snow on it, because there's a good possibility the limbs could fall, but it's worth it. Now, all that you're seeing out here, well, my big old hand in the way, that's all water. It's just foggy looking. I need to pay attention because I got back in there. I don't want to mess around and get stuck. I do know there's a couple little holes here where it's kind of rutted out a little bit, but I can't see them because they're under snow. So I need to pay attention. And plus there's so many trees around. I don't want to back into a tree. I got here in just in time. There's a car coming down the hill there. Well, they don't look like they're able to camp, but I bet they was coming back here where I'm at. Alright. That's about as far as I'm gonna go. Yeah, I don't know if you can see them up there. Well, they're gone now. They was right there, but they was coming down here to where I'm at. So let me, I need to get out and do my little walk around, make sure I'm not sitting in a hole or something I can't get out of. I need to look above. Hang on, let me pause you real quick. We got somebody else coming in. If you'll look, you'll see some headlights right there. I got here just in time. And that's a van too. He was wanting this spot. All right, I got parked. I believe this is gonna work. I do got a small tree right above me, but them are small limbs. And it looks pretty healthy. But I squeezed in between that tree and that tree. I might come back a little bit more, just to get a little bit more level. Man, ain't that pretty? Look at that. Who wouldn't want to camp here? But that ain't the best. Wait till you see the best part. And it's so quiet out here. See, ain't no noise at all. Man. Now there's gonna be a lot of people. I know I'm gonna have a lot of traffic coming in because I just got here and there's already been 3 cars. That van, I've been seeing that van a lot. I think it's a van life person. I believe he's wanting to camp here because that spot I stayed in last night, one that I use all the time, you know, one of my regulars, he come in there yesterday afternoon, seen me and turned around. So I wouldn't care to share the spot with them, you know, as long as they don't hoot and holler and beat and bang all night. I'll share the spot with them. This is awesome. I bet we're gonna hear the coyotes tonight. They're gonna be running. Man, it's so quiet. All right, let me pause this. I think I'm gonna back up a little bit more because I'm pointed downhill just a little bit. I think I'm gonna come back probably to right here because I can see a fire pit right there. Yeah, so I don't want to run over that. I don't know. I might just stay right there because, well, the back is pretty high. I like sleeping with my head up a little bit, but I just don't want to get it tilting to, you know, tilting down to the one side or the other. That's the only thing I'm afraid of. I can't tell if all the snow here, I can't tell how level it is. I'm gonna come back a little bit. Plus my hands are freezing. So I'm gonna pause this, finish getting set up. I need to get the generator out, charge my batteries, because obviously I didn't make no solar today. So let's get that done. All right, I got pretty much camp set up in here. I gotta put some fuel in a diesel heater, but we'll get to that after I eat. I'm hungry. So for supper tonight, come on, stand up. I'm gonna have bird's eye, chive, butter, roasted red potatoes. I know that don't sound good, but I like it. Actually, I might throw something else in there with it. I probably will. I got, you know, I went to the grocery store. I got plenty of meat now. I'm probably gonna throw something in there with it. I don't know. I have to dig through and see what I got, but that's what I'm gonna do. So let me get this started, get it going, and then while it's cooking, I'm gonna fuel the heater. All right, I got my supper done. Potatoes and sausages. Kind of sausage. It ain't like Italian. It's what do they call that? Case sausages? Case? Something like that. But anyway, that potato meal and sausages. I got my drink over there. Sorry about the lights. The person said it bothered them. Said it was too bright. I don't shine the camera on them on purpose. I just forget. I like them. I think I explained before. It's my eyes are sensitive to light, and there's snow on the ground. Just my eyes been watering all day. But I use them lights because they're easy on my eyes. There I am showing them to you again. I see. Well, I think no way I can keep from all around here. But yeah, they're easy on my eyes. They don't hurt my eyes. So that's the reason I got them on. Now, if I really need to see, I'll either turn this light on above my head or one of them lights there. You can't really see it. Yeah, there it is. It's back there. If I really need to see, I'll turn one of them on. But as far as just random things like I'm doing now, I can see perfectly fine to cook dinner. This side right here, my right eye, doesn't dilate all the way. So when it gets in bright light, you know your pupils get smaller. This one changes a little, but it doesn't go all the way down. So it's just like staring at the sun every time I get around bright lights. But anyway, that's the reason they're on. It's not to torture you. I promise you, I ain't doing it to torture you. I enjoy them and I kind of need them in a way. So anyway, I'm gonna let my potatoes rest. I still need to fuel the heater. I got busy with this, didn't do it. So I'm probably gonna do that. Wash my hands afterwards because I don't want to eat diesel fuel. And that's a pretty clean process. I'll show you one day. The way I've got it, my little system, it's a pretty clean process. But anyway, I'm gonna do that. And yeah, then after that, I'm just gonna climb up in the front seat and just watch the snowfall. So I'll see y'all here in a little while whenever I decide to do something else. All right. Good morning, everyone. Well, actually, it's not morning. It's really mid-afternoon. First, let me ask you, check out how quiet it is out here. Just dead silent. I love it. I love it a lot. I slept in a little bit today, stayed inside because I was just been tired, haven't been sleeping good all week. You know, staying in town and noisy and just random reasons. My sleep pattern kind of messed up. So I slept in this morning. When I say sleep in, I'm usually up at 4 or 4:30. I slept in to about 7 this morning, so that's sleeping in for me. And then I just hung around in the van, cooked me a good breakfast, drank coffee, looked out the window, enjoyed the day, and just kind of relaxed. That's exactly what I had planned to do. So, seeing not too many tracks. Now, I did yesterday afternoon, I did notice, 4 or 5 cars come in. They stayed up top. I've got my glasses on because this snow was just blinding to me. They stayed up top right about there. But I noticed one, looks like this one, probably a Jeep. One vehicle did come down. I'm over there, that's me. And they came down right through here. You can see the track. Never heard them. I would turn the camera around, but I just give you a view of the lake like this. Oop, I dropped it. I got my sunglasses on, like I said, and I can't hardly see the screen. Isn't that beautiful? Anywho, I'm just gonna. Oh, they went down the shoreline. That was brave. Not being able to see the snow wall and everything, not be able to see big rocks or logs or whatever. Tell you what, we're going to follow. I need to exercise a little bit, take a walk. If you can see the tracks right here, it runs along the water line all the way out through there. I'm going to walk in their tracks. Whoa, see, I done tripped over a big old stick and they drove through here. I'm going to follow the tracks so I don't get my shoes and pant legs all wet with the snow. Here, let me turn you around so you see a better view than me. Alright, that's a little better. I'm going to shake the camera a little bit. I'm going to shorten this tripod. But anyway, I'm trying to get out and enjoy the snow a little bit as much as I can today because it's going to be gone by Monday. Excuse me, I know I got sniffles. I've had them all winter. My sons have gotten really bad the past year or two. Anyway, we're not going to get on that. Let me show you the woods, how pretty that is. And the big green van. Just think this summer how well that thing's going to blend in. When everything's green, the trees are green, and the grass. Ain't nobody going to see me. But anyway, back to trying to enjoy the snow. It's supposed to be, I looked at my phone before I got out of the van. It says 32 right now. Honestly, it don't feel like it. I guess because there ain't no wind blowing it. It's really not that bad. I put on a hoodie and a jacket. And honestly, I really don't even need the jacket. I'm already a little bit warm. But anyway, they're saying it's supposed to be 36 today. Well, that's pretty much the end of the day. On average, most of the days it's supposed to be 34 and 35. Then it jumps 1 degree around 4 o'clock. That's Sunday. Tomorrow's Sunday. That's probably when I'm going to try to upload this video tomorrow. And then Monday, it's supposed to be 41. So Monday, all this will be gone. Just be ooh, there's the wind. Just a big old gust of cold air off the water just hit me. That made me shiver. So yeah, Monday, probably by lunchtime, afternoon, 90% of the snow will be gone. And it'll just be an old sloppy, muddy mess. So I'm going to try to enjoy it today, not take it for granted. I know I'm sniffling, I can't help it. I actually feel like I got a little bit of a sore throat. I was out in that storm, or not really a storm, but the snow all day yesterday, keeping the property clean where I work, and what's that out there? Somebody out there fishing. Keeping the property clean, sidewalks in town, around government buildings and such, and got wet, kind of. When I say I got wet, it was snowing hard all day yesterday, and my jacket and coveralls kind of started absorbing all that water, snowflakes, and shoes wet, and I knew better. I should have came back to my van, changed shirts and socks and everything. I didn't do it, and so I walked around wet all day, damp, and in that cold and air. I might have got a little bit of a cold. I don't feel bad. I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't feel sick. I don't feel puny or nothing. I just got the sniffles and there, just did it. It's involuntary. Sorry about that. And I got a little bit of a scratchy throat. Anyway, they drove all the way through here for me. I've showed you that years ago. I found arrowheads in that embankment which we rode away. I've found ooh, man, I come around that corner, there's the wind. The wind is blowing, it just ain't getting up in that little cove, man. Holy smokes, it feels like it done dropped to 20 degrees. Yeah, the point of all that rambling was this all be gone probably Monday afternoon when I get off work. And it'll be an old muddy, sloppy mess, and just won't be as pretty out here. So I'm going to try to enjoy it as much as I can today. I'm not going to stay out all day. I'll probably get out periodically. Is that how you say that word? I can't say them big fancy words. But I'll probably get out every now and then and take a walk. I don't need to be laying on that pillow all day. That's not healthy for you to do that. Now, it's okay to lay around. If you're sick or feeling bad, it's probably the best thing for you to do, not overexert yourself. But as far as just daily life, if you just lay on your neck all day, that'll actually create health issues. And how am I getting off on this scientific stuff? Anyway, it's been proven. There's some more of that hillside I found in arrowheads. It's been medically proven, and I've experienced it myself. If you just lay around all the time, and let me stress, I haven't done this recently. This is back in my early days when I lived in the house. But if you just lay around all the time, even though you might have went to work and worked all day and you feel like you deserve to lay around, it still don't matter. But if you lay on that couch all afternoon or on your bed or whatever, watching TV, eating potato chips, and being no bum, and then come the weekend, you might get out and check the mail or something like that, but you just, again, lay on that couch all day and sit around and do nothing. It'll actually make you sick. A lot of your health issues come from that. And I didn't know this, but it sounds right to me. That little study I was reading is mainly you get sick from it or have health issues from it because it's mentally. I'm not going to try to name it all because I can't remember a lot of it. If I can find that article again, it's been several years I read this. If I can find that article, I'll post a link to it. But it's a lot of issues start off mentally from, I can't remember the fancy words they use, but pretty much it creates depression, kills your metabolism, your physical endurance, I guess I could say. So all that creeps in on you. Mentally, it will actually make you sick, like pneumonia or winter cold sick. And then other issues, the non-exercise part is your back starts hurting, your knees hurt, and your legs hurt. And that's because you're not using them. You're not getting out there and exercising them. Now, that's not to say you gotta run a 5K marathon every day, but you gotta stay active. A lot of you folks that are older like me, you probably remember, especially if you grew up on a farm, or you knew farmers, or coal miners, or whoever, men that worked on the shipping docks or the ports. Just think back when you was younger, back in the older days when men were actually men. And I'm not trying to offend nobody, that's just the gospel truth. We don't have real men no more. But that's a whole different subject. But think about your granddaddy, or even your dad. Man, them guys are working at hard labor, especially farm and shipping docks and coal miners. They wasn't 22 years old. I knew a lot of them that 65, 70 years old is out there just getting it, boy. I mean, 10, 12-hour day just getting it. Good Lord, you can't get somebody 25 to work more than 6 hours a day now, and that's just pouring coffee in a coffee shop. And let me stress something before I make a bunch of people mad. There's no shame in working in a coffee shop. There's no shame in working in a restaurant. I'm not saying that. I'm just talking about real labor. America's got fat and lazy, and I'm included in that. Don't think I'm not including myself. I'm included in that. I mean, 8-hour day of me riding a lawnmower, just sitting there pushing a button, and I feel like I'm going to die. Feel like I done plowed a field with a kitchen fork and a spoon for 20 hours or something. But anyway, the point of all that silly rambling is you got to stay active. You got to use your mind. You got to use your muscles. You got to physically and mentally stay active. And now I'm no doctor, and I'm sure I don't think I am, but in my opinion, that's 75% of your health right there. You got to use it or lose it. The old saying goes, use it or lose it. Anyway, that was a long rambling. I don't even know how we got off on that. I do personally feel there's some truth to it. Using evidence from my own life. So that's the reason. Yeah, that's why we got off on that. That's the reason I'm going to get out today and walk around a little bit. Tomorrow, if the weather's permitting. Actually, it's supposed to be a little bit sunny tomorrow, so I probably will get out and walk around, probably walk up that road, and not just lay up in the bed all day. Now, the reason I don't want to go up through there, trump that snow's pretty deep. And I know, again, you folks up north, this is just a light dusting to you. But to us, this is a big deal. Down here in the south, this is a big deal. Our schools have been closed for a week now, and it didn't even snow yesterday. They just closed because they talk about getting snow. So that's how big of a deal it is to us. But the reason I ain't heading up through there like I normally would, it's like I said earlier, I don't want to get my shoes all wet, pants wet, and be out here in this cold air and stuff, because I feel like I already got just a touch of a small cold, and if I sit there and feed it, I will get sick. So I'm walking in these tracks right here, trying to stay dry. Oh man, I know I'm sniffling. Anywho, I just love it out here. If I'd shut up, it'd be so peaceful and quiet. Alright. I'm going to shut this old camera off for a while. You know what? I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. Because I'm really not gonna do nothing special today. Like I said, just kind of hang out, walk around a little bit, stretch my legs. So I don't feel like anything exciting is gonna happen. But if it does, I'll try to record it and show it to you. If you don't see nothing else, then nothing exciting happened today. Well, this is great to me. Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining about nothing exciting happening. This is perfect for me right here. But anyhow, I think we'll go ahead and end the video. Say hello to all my friends, subscribers, my new subscribers. Anybody who might just accidentally clicked on the video and watched it, I appreciate it. Taking the time to do it. Everything helps. If you would share, like, I hate to get on that bandwagon, but that's what it takes to stay on the list. If you don't, if people don't hit the like button or comment or something like that, you just get buried. No one will ever see you. And I've said this before, I'm not trying to get famous. I'm not in this for the fame and glory. I just kind of like sharing my life, But I do need to put a little bit of effort into it if I want to stay, kind of in the middle. I don't want to be number one on the list, but kind of in the middle, So if you would, like it. And if you don't like it, hit the dislike. That helps too. Believe it or not, hitting the dislike button helps too. Don't make me mad at all. I mean, I know you was there. I know you looked at it. So anyway, if you would, maybe share with your friends, hit the like button. Be sure to hit the bell. That way you'll know stay off YouTube, what day to stay off YouTube, because I put a video up. But anyway, say hello to everybody. Hope you have I was going to say great weekend, but you may be watching this on a Wednesday. I just hope you're having a great day, a great night. Get out there and enjoy life. I mean, I don't want to sound like a broken record. I know I say it all the time, but don't waste it. Life is so short. It goes by so fast. Don't waste it. I know. It's definitely not. No, you ain't got to keep telling me. If nothing else, just go to your local city park and walk around. If you have a dog, that's a great reason to get out. Take your dog for a walk. They love being outside too. Now, I know there's a couple of them old dogs, fat and lazy, just want to lay inside, but most of the time a dog loves to be outside. Take them to the park and play. Go to the dollar store, buy you an old cheap rubber ball or something. Go to the park, throw it around. Just walk around your neighborhood on the sidewalk. Just stop by and see a neighbor you ain't talked to in a long time. Just get out there. Don't waste it, because I promise you, not just you, but for me, for everybody, there's going to be a day that you're not going to be able to just put your shoes on and head out the door. You're going to be bedridden, or somebody's going to have to help you. You're going to have a walker or cane or whatever. That day will come. For me, for you, for everybody. Nobody's exempt from that list. It's going to happen. So don't waste your good days. Get out there and use them. Now, I don't know about your area. Here's another idea for you. I'm an old man, but you may be just a little bit older than me. People in my neighborhood, the area I stay in here in my home base, a lot of the older folks, because they can't handle the cold or the extreme heat or whatever, they go to the local mall. And I've seen them in Walmart. And they use it for a walking trail. The mall's better because, Walmart everybody knows about Walmart. They'll just walk laps around that store, and they got air conditioner or heat, whatever time of year it is. They usually got some kind of little spot you can stop and get you a drink. Buy you a hot dog if you get hungry or whatever. There's no excuse. You have no excuse. I know you're sitting there trying to tell me one right now, but I'm not listening. There's no excuse to get out and be active. Now, again, I understand some folks are not able, but if nothing, if you're physically disabled or whatever reason, on house arrest or whatever, sit on your front porch. Just get outside. Get that fresh air in your lungs. Watch the birds and squirrels. Tell the neighborhood kids to get off your lawn. Whatever. Just get outside. All right, folks, I appreciate you being here. I don't know where we're going to be in the next video. Somewhere out here in these woods. I just don't know where, but I probably want to, I got one spot in mind I haven't been to in years. And I rode out there kind of to it in the Camry, the Toyota, and it's pretty rough. The more rednecks in them 4-wheel drives have really beat that road up. So I don't know if I can get out there to it. I'm gonna ride out there one day in the van, because the van's a little bit more capable. Ride out there and see if maybe they've fixed the road or something or whatever. See if I can get to it, because it's a really, really cool spot. I just haven't been to it. Man, it's probably been 7 or 8 years since I've been out there. Anyway, I think this is it, folks, for today. I'll probably see you. I'm gonna try to get this up tomorrow. So it'll probably be midweek before I get another one, because I got to go back to work Monday, and it's not a lot of time to do things. I come out here, don't be wrong, I come out here, but the time I get off work, it's already trying to get dark, and it's just really ain't got time to do anything. But we'll figure something out. We'll find something to do. And we'll see what we can get into. Anyway, I appreciate you. Don't think I don't. I don't take you for granted. I really appreciate you hanging out with me and wasting your old day watching one of these videos. I don't take it for granted. I'm actually very humbled that you do that. So, till I see you next time, God bless you.